And coming your way next, we have Khan's Digital World. The founder and the host of this particular programming is Dr. Badrul Khan. As we all know, Dr. Khan is a genius. He's a maestro of many, many books that he has written. He's an author. He is also a lecturer. He's a consultant, and he's also known to be a keynote speaker. Today, Dr. Khan's guest is Attorney Sudeep Bose. And today, Dr. Khan questions him all about the legal aspect of Bitcoin. Come on close, let's have a look.
Welcome to Khan's Digital World. I'm Badrul Khan. Folks, you know, last two episodes we had on Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. And after that, I get so many messages, people asking me about what are the legal aspects of Bitcoins. Having said that, I have invited Attorney Sudeep Bose. Welcome, Mr. Bose. And we're going to talk about some of the questions that I received from the audiences. One of the questions, they say, how do you legally and physically own Bitcoin? Where do you keep it if it is digital? Who do you get it from and how it is linked to your information? What to do if you forget your Bitcoin information? What if someone takes your information? Is it insured? So please, let's talk about these are the issues that you see in Bitcoin's world.
That was a whole host of questions. First, thank you for having me, Dr. Khan. It's an absolute pleasure.
Very welcome.
The interest in Bitcoin extended from its insemination in 2009. The IRS, the United States IRS, in 2014 gave us some guidance on what Bitcoin is. They said that it was property. When the IRS gave legitimacy to Bitcoin in 2014, we knew that traction would occur, and right now Bitcoin and all cryptocurrencies are sitting at a market cap of almost $108 billion. So the audience wants to know, how do we purchase Bitcoins? First, Bitcoins are legal to own and hold in the United States.
Oh, that's good to know.
They are treated exactly like property pursuant to the IRS guidance. They're a commodity as far as the Futures Commission is involved with the issue if you're exchanging the Bitcoins. How does a normal person purchase Bitcoins? They can do it peer-to-peer. You have local apps like localbitcoin.com that you can download on a smartphone. You can go to your local Starbucks, meet someone that has Bitcoins, give him currency, and put the Bitcoins directly onto your own smartphone. Localbitcoin.com, load it to your phone, purchase Bitcoins. Second way is to go to an exchange. There are 22 exchanges in the United States. The biggest are GDAX and Coinbase. GDAX is FDIC insured, up to $250,000. It's local, it's in New York. It is a large exchange with holding billions of dollars in Bitcoins. And you can go on to the exchange, put in your information. They will verify the information because there are money laundering issues at play. So once that is done and you have an account, transfer the monies from your Wells Fargo or your Bank of America account directly to GDAX and purchase the Bitcoins through that exchange medium.
So is this internationally acceptable way of transaction using this encrypted digital currency?
It's growing every day, Dr. Khan. Every day, the number of vendors that accepts Bitcoin as a value transfer for the purchase of goods keeps growing. You have large businesses now that are entering into the realm of cryptocurrencies. Microsoft is one of them, Dell, Samsung. These companies don't enter a space unless they have done their due diligence in what Bitcoins and what cryptocurrency space is going to look like in 10 years. The conclusion is that there is enough traction in place now that Bitcoin is no longer a Ponzi scheme or a speculative flash in the pan asset. It is here to stay.
So audience, especially who are not very familiar with this new cryptocurrency, they're used to green dollar, paper currencies, if these Bitcoins, what if your information about the Bitcoin is lost? How would you track what you have or things like that? I'm a very layman in these Bitcoins. Please talk about that.
Certainly. Let's review what we said earlier. If you do a peer-to-peer exchange and if you hold your own Bitcoins in your own Bitcoin wallet located on your smartphone, then you are solely responsible for the Bitcoins and the public key and the private key that is the essence of what Bitcoin is. If that private key gets lost or destroyed on your smartphone through some water getting into the phone or otherwise, then you are going to be in trouble. However, that's where the exchanges come in. So remember I told you that GDAX is FDIC insured? They're insured for a reason. And Coinbase, another one that we mentioned earlier, is insured so that if the monies are hacked or the keys are compromised out of that exchange, you are fully reimbursed.
Well, the way you discuss Bitcoins and legal aspects of it, I feel good. Even though I don't know what it is, I don't own anything. Looks like you own some Bitcoins. You don't have to explain to us how you own it, but you own some, but you feel comfortable. Would you recommend that in the digital economy, our audience should think about this new way of Bitcoining?
Dr. Khan, the internet started with the dark web. It progressed into the World Wide Web that we know today. In yesteryear, you had to connect computers physically and know something about TCP in order to get information from the internet. Today, you pick up your smartphone, you Google some information, and it comes to you. Bitcoin is in its infancy along with other cryptocurrencies, but the traction is there and it is here to stay.
Well, you make me feel good. I probably will think about in the digital economy, this is going to be a dominant way of transactions, and there's always a concern about, because these are digital keys, not like a physical key of your safe that you can put the money, you can open it, so we need to be very educated about how this thing work, There's millions of billions of dollars all over the world, all the business transaction people will be doing to the Bitcoins. And with the legal methods, obviously there are restrictions, and many countries which are not so developed yet probably will be new to them. But anyway, thanks for watching. For next episode, we'll have another aspects with Mr. Bose on Bitcoins and legal issues. Thank you for watching.